is going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we got a special one. As you can see by the title, we've rated our top 10. We'll call it Flight Sim Streamers in YouTube. I know that there's a plethora of choices to pick from in Twitch, but that's a completely different beast that we'll save for a different day. So appreciate y'all clicking into it. If you learn something new, then shouts out to you. If you learn about one of these fantastic folks that we'll be highlighting today, then pretty good. Once again, no spite to anyone in the community. This is just based on, let's just say that first and foremost, right? Based on, me and my schedule, career-wise, what kind of time I have to be able to dedicate into watching folks. So I, can't watch everybody having a full-time career, especially in doing what I do, and you'll see and learn a lot about that if you haven't yet. And nice to meet you, Chief Sim Pilot here. We'll do without the cameras for this one. Without further ado, we're gonna roll straight on into it. I will bring the music down a bit there, so we're not kind of just talking over it. And let's go ahead and jump into it, y'all. So y'all ready? Top 10. We're gonna roll through it rather quickly. Nonetheless, still get the point across and have a thing or two to say about each person as we go through, y'all. So once again, no spite to anyone. There's a long list of other folks that we do watch outside of this sort of list that's put together. But once again, major love to everybody. This community has in part changed my life, and I'm grateful for that. And we'll talk about it. So let's get into it, y'all. Number 10, coming in with your boy Sky Below Simulations, man. This dude is such a youngster. I don't know why I broke my impressive up like that, but nothing to see there. Never mind that. Such a promising future, man, to this youngster. Living in a different part of the world than the USA where I am, but nonetheless, it is always great to catch this dude. Knows what he's talking about, man. He flies with I forget what the plug-in is called, but it's like the first officer where it, goes with his voice. And man, it is just a pleasure to watch this dude. Just, again, promising future, crazy knowledge watching this youngster, man. And y'all know how I am being diverse. I like to share the love and get to know other folks, man. So it's cool hearing him and talking in different languages and things like that. It's been really, really cool. So such a holistic experience. Also, watching him, and he's gotten to know the VATSIM phraseology and all that good stuff. So really, really, really cool that I get to spend time with Skyblow, knowing the time differences. Otherwise, we kind of work around it in the scheduling. So that's our number 10, man. Sky Below Simulations, man, coming on in with it. And again, guys, it's just no diss to anybody, man. It's a long list of folks that we watch and support in all ways. So moving right on the list, y'all. We got my man Phoenix J Aviation coming on in next, man. This dude has been a crazy awesome mentor to me in the game, man. If you're watching, you'll see he has that unbiased opinion, which I love so much. He'll give it to you straight. You know what I mean? You ask him a question about how to set this up, how to set that up. What he don't know is that I've learned a lot from him just, from day one. As part of the crew as well, and just getting to know this youngster, man. It's just been, a breath of fresh air for me, man. Another, impressive just from a holistic point of view, and the production scheme from sounds to sounds in the sim, and trying to get everything to coagulate and work right. And he's taught me so many things that again, I'm not sure if he knew he was teaching me, but I was learning. We'll roll it to the next, y'all. Number 8 coming in, man. I had to join these two, man, and rightfully so. I mean, they are the crew. as both of their channels up there. We got HD Simulation and Captain Geo coming in there, man. Captain Geo just went on like a growth spurt on us. Captain Geo just had a summer growth spurt on us, but shouts out to him, much love to him, man. We all in that mighty race for the 1K, and rightfully so, and that's how we are. We all support each other. We all love to, show that level of support for one another. So it's been great to see both of these dudes in their growth. They've taught me, along with Phoenix J and the rest of the crew, has taught me so much since day one. Ever so grateful for these two guys. And we talk, kind of offline, right, of simming and streaming. And so it just further enhances the dynamic of what you would call a friendship with these guys. And I'm pleased to call them both friends. I truly am. So coming in number 8, man, we got those guys. And we on to number 7. Moving on to number 7, we got your boy Alaska 559. Man, it just what started off with the story. As I came around the flight sim community and got to know different people, Alaska's story is one that's always resonated with me. It's a elegantly deep story, but it's one that's ever so respectful, right? And so, check him out for yourself. Swing by his channel, man. Show him a like, show him some love. Tell him the chief sent you on through. Show him impressive growth. You look at the number of subs that he's got down there. He's also been a representative for what we had going on as the SimWings organization. And so that's, been part of it all, showing such a promising future. Another youngster in the community that's just come on and just wreaked havoc in what you would call this flight simulation community. So ever so grateful for everything Alaska has done. I've learned so much from him too, being, far younger gentleman, but doesn't matter, right? I've learned so much, and ever so grateful for the experiences. Truly. On to number 6, y'all. You got Real World Pilot coming in. V1 Simulations, man. It was a little bit of some moving around on our rankings here. V1, man, has given that true information from day one. It's been great to see his growth as well, and just to know how down to earth he is as a Real World Pilot. I know there's many others that's in the community, flying airliners or what have you. Created such an awesome atmosphere in the live streaming scheme of things, if you will. And the rest is just self-explanatory, right? It's V1 Sim, man. And, I've always had a respect, just, being who I am and having the career that I do. Swing by our channel and check out Chief Sim Pilot. But as an agency type of guy and federal organization or agency, it speaks volumes to be modest and humble, and be able to, have a certain candidate for members of the general public. So much respect to V1 Simulations, coming in number 6 on our list on that one, baby. On to number 5, we got your man, Captain Shaquille Oatmeal. Man, I told y'all it was some moving around on this list, trying to make it make sense, right? But man, I have to say, Shaq's part of that Fam Bam crew, man, and just the impressive growth and the work ethic behind the growth in the channel and the productions. Getting to know Shaq on a personal level is what brings him in number 5, and just adding to that sort of community cohesion that we all talk about. If you swing by his channel, you'll definitely always see that as a part of it. And much respect to Captain Shaq. There's a lot that I've gotten to know about this youngster as well. And it's been just such, again, a great experience getting to spread my wings to get to know many others that have, and we share this love for flying or simming. And a lot of times, folks are in the real world. Sorry about that. It happens in the real world too, right? You're giving a presentation and it all of a sudden skips to the next one. But so consistency and performance too is what gets him that 5 rank. Not to say that others don't, It's just to say that, Shaq has taken upon himself to make sure that in those productions during his live streams that he's bringing our own home. And I have such respect for that. Chief is big on getting things down to a science, right? And getting things to a true level of understanding and breaking it down to where you can do it in different areas and different times, different scenarios, right? Like a true researcher, if you will. And so that brings Captain Shaquille Oatmeal and the fam and the crew on to number 5. Moving on to number 4, y'all. We got you, man. Maybe you saw it already. Blue Games coming in number 4. Man, he brings such a diverse cadre of videos and offerings, man. Just reviews and just I can't limit it, but check them out for yourself, and you'll see what I'm saying. Different sims, different games. All the type of stuff that a lot of you all will be interested in seeing and seeing a review, or should I get this? And you've got to respect the folks that put the time into it to get the information and share that information back out with you. So, again, y'all, this list is no diss to anybody. I watch a boatload of other folks, the British Av Geeks of the world. Again, the Micah Messers, the Flight Deck 2 Sims, the list goes on. 320 Sim Pilot, the list goes on. However, just due to my scarceness of time and not having all the time in the world to be able to watch YouTube videos or what have you, this is my small top 10 list. So, again, let us know in the comments. We'll keep iterating that as we continue on through here. Let us know in the comments if it meets yours or what you would change, what you disagree with. Number 3, we coming in with the one, the only Captain Canada. Of course. So I had to think about it, guys. Like, this entire rating in this top 10 wasn't about sub counts. It wasn't about all those things. I guess it's close to Chief's heart, right? So, man, Captain Canada is just a guru, a goat in the game. If you don't know him, then hopefully now you know him. But get to know him, man. Get to know the channel. Get to know the community. Again, just the relentless consistency. I was privileged enough about perhaps a year or more or two ago from watching others that we'll get to here in a bit and learned about Captain Canada. And so through that, of course, I've learned just a boatload of other things, and we'll talk about it as we move on through. But one of the other things that I'm big on, as we just talked about, was getting things down to a science. So being able to see a streamer, that's not a real world pilot, bring her down the way Captain Canada does every single time, right? No matter what aircraft he's in. Truly impeccable, truly impressive, and just outstanding performance, right? And so, again, just relentless consistency in every single facet, in every category. And that's part of what this presentation doesn't do, right? So don't knock me for that, y'all. It doesn't look at the different categories like landing or VATSIM, ATC talk. I'm not ranking different categories. I'm saying overall, these are the top folks that Chief Sim Pilot loves to spend time and watch and support and etc. So Captain Canada, man, again, how can he not be your top 3, right? Yeah. Coming in number 2, XP72. What can you say, man? It's just showing me most of what I know. It's not just as I serve as a mod on the channel, but I've taken it upon myself since I've met XP to learn a lot, and he's taught me a lot as far as potential. It's one of the first on YouTube that I began to watch, and so it meant a lot for me, to be able to spend that time and dedicate it towards his channel and his goals, and I've been grateful to do so. and watching his growth. And again, it comes with the community as well, comes with, part of a lot of the folks that I've been able to meet that I call my crew. And of course, he's obviously part of that, right? So, XP72, just relentless consistency as well. I can say all the things I've said about everybody else about this gentleman here. Just outstanding community. What I guess I'll share, what you guys don't know, is one thing that I super, super respect about this gentleman here is not only his PA announcements, but I think how they would say it, his off the court story. Sometimes, I think we see folks and we imagine what kind of life they have or they've lived, and that, to just know XP more intimately and to understand, career sacrifices, other sacrifices that we all make as fathers, as husbands, as whatever the list is. And so, that's one of the other things that I've come to know about XP and really, really respect. So shouts out to XP72 and his growth. Just leading the way. I call him CEO. If you guys are around, you'll see me around. And I mean it, and that's what I mean by it. And so that's why he's CEO, man. Just, outstanding example that he sets for us all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for number one? Y'all ready for number one? Maybe we'll change the song. Let's change this song for number one. I had to make sure y'all didn't. Here we go. All right, y'all ready? Man, I'll say, and we're gonna talk about it. Let Chiefs and Pilot know, man. Let me know, baby. Let me know. Man, after watching all these folks and after, knowing my story, of course, right? Not kind of his story, but my story. I've learned a lot and I've implemented. I've learned how to apply a lot. And I think what a lot of folks, have come to know and getting to know us and the channel and the crew is kind of my story too, and what we do kind of on an everyday. So it comes with, flight simming. From watching XP, Captain Canada, and the list of all those guys, I've gotten to learn so much so that I said, hey, let's create this channel. You'll become one and take off to the virtual skies and stream it, right? And so, again, due to the scarceness of time, I don't have a lot of time now to take a lot of flights offline. You guys I don't practice. I mean, if you guys see me flying and I'm streaming, that's what we doing. That's our flight, So the career motivation aspect of it, man, I've been fortunate, like I said at the start of the video, to do what I do for a living. We took this sort of week or two hiatus because of a new fiscal year coming in, and it's one of the things that I know I missed you guys too in that off time. But career is career. I heard Q8, Pilot, talking about that before. That some of us are plagued with having 9 to 5s, right, and being off into more serious careers and things that kind of take more time, or even family obligations. All those things come first, sort of take priority. So as we always boast, dreaming big, right, and helping a younger community see that anything's possible. And through our story, we won't share it now. Come check us out on the channel, see what we do, hit that exclamation bio in chat, see what we do for a living. Hopefully you got a large respect for it. I know we do. We continue to apply those skills, man, in the sim and in life where it counts, and that's our motto, and we can't ask for nothing more. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video that highlights our top 10. Again, let us know in the comments what your tops are, if they, would have been in agreement to ours or a little bit of a disagreement, but always in the right way, right? Keep it appropriate, y'all. Let's have some fun with it. This is one of our many videos we'll be coming out with. We'll be giving you our plug-in list. We'll be dropping you our top aircraft list, especially with the new announcements from the Flight Sim Expo. We're excited for what X-Plane and many other sims have in store. And so if you're with us, be sure to tap on that like lower down in the description and hit that subscribe button as well. You'll be sure to see us coming live here soon, y'all. Welcome on board Chief Sim Pilot, baby. We out. And good life, baby. Peace.